Well, hello, my VV. How are you tonight?
Hello, my LS.
How are you?
Okay.
Well, you better be ready tonight, because you'll be singing tonight.
Yes.
And Carmine will be singing tonight.
That's right.
Right, Carm?
Tonight I'm going to
I see the nod of the head, so that's a big yes.
Do quite a bit of work tonight.
You're going to do originals. He's going to do public domain, right?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you and I were just, what were we singing? Sound of Music just a moment ago.
Yes.
Edelweiss, right?
Right away.
The hills are alive.
And by the way.
And by the way.
Do you suppose you can help my little girl?
No way, no way, Jose. Sorry, no can do. No can do.
Oh, Mr. Phil, I'm so proud of you. That's what happened.
We have to let everybody know. We have all these inside jokes, right?
Yes, we do.
Like 955 and stick with the funny stuff.
This girl here, folks. We're on a serious radio program. We're on a serious,
yeah.
Tell them what you did on a serious radio.
You tell them. You do a better story than I do.
So, the hosts are saying, "Can you make Mr. Phil do that crazy laugh?" I bet you can. And they said,
"There's no way." I've heard him do that laugh. There's no way you can get him to do that laugh. I went, "Oh, yes, I can." You cannot get him. I mean, maybe they were just like doing the dare thing,
right?
But they were really serious. They didn't think I could get you to do your laugh, and I went, oh, "It is so easy. Of course I can." Go ahead, go. Just please, we're begging you. Just get him to do that laugh. And I went, okay. So you finish the story.
Yeah, so she looks at me and she says, "You ought to stick with the funny stuff, because when you do the serious stuff,
you make me teary-eyed." He thinks that's the funniest thing. I love it. Right? Isn't that right?
Yes.
You laughed so loud on the air that everybody was like, they took their headphones off.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
And that was the same year that I said, she said, "I'll get you on that grand finale show." And I'm saying, yeah. And I'm looking at clock. The show is
it's all the way. We went 2 hours, and it's 9:55.
5 minutes left.
And
of the
he's
show.
like, "Yes, she didn't get me."
And I'm looking at the exit side.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a cold. That night was a cold, rainy night.
That's right. It's like October or something.
No, it was in August, but it was unseasonably cold. It was raining all day.
Right.
The kind of rain that goes right through you. All I wanted to do was get home that night. It was pouring out there, thundering and lightning.
Oh, that's right. I'm glad we still had power.
Yeah. It didn't knock the power up. But I'm just saying, I just want to get home. That's all I want. I could say 5 minutes left. I said, and she didn't get me.
She didn't get me, but wait. Go ahead.
Yes.
Finish your story.
And you tell them. Oh, you tell them what you did.
No, you.
I got
it's
something.
Your story.
I got with her innocent, sweet little baby face and her daring eyes. Just, I got something I want to sing for you. I want to dedicate this to you.
Oh yes, I did say that. Okay, go ahead. Finish.
Yes.
Finish.
And then,
go ahead. Your story. Go for it.
Okay. Then you do my favorite song. You did at that time. You'll never walk alone.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! And he's like, "Woo, waterworks." And I did that. I probably told this on the air before, but I did that song. I was at a show, and Phil and his wife Sandy came to see my show, and I'm up on stage, and they're sitting there, like fixated, which is really nice. And I'm singing the song. I start singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," right? And I see Phil's eyes. He's sobbing. I can see the tears running down his face like it was a stream. And I'm up there trying to sing, and I'm looking at my BB. He's crying in the audience. And he's crying, and I'm up on stage trying to sing, "And you'll never." I'm like, ah. And I start to get really choked up. Well, I can't look at him. I have to look at somebody else, some little kid maybe, like, "Oh, this is nice," who didn't really give her a hoot. I almost said
And then you had to do a double round on that. Double.
I know.
You had to do a double on that song, remember?
I know. Yes, I know.
Yeah, because first you sang, and then you brought the whole group in to sing.
And then I had to do again another, and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do this." I was like, And then I could barely look at you because I was kind of singing to you at first, and I'm like, oh, big mistake, because he's crying. I mean, like sobbing, like he lost someone near and dear to him, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I got to look at somebody else. And thank God the rest of the group came on.
Yeah.
And oh my God. And then when I sang again, I looked over at you. You're still, you're like, he's still crying. I sound like the Lion in the Wizard of Oz. Sort of,
What about, that same song, You'll Never Walk Alone, for the last 18 years
has been your song.
And I've been doing it on this telethon, to close the telethon, for 18 years with no problem. Every
not one tear.
But 18 years I've been doing the same song
this is so
every
funny.
year. That's the way I closed the telethon. And since we've done a couple of, now it's like, twice a year, because we've been doing, throwing in that mini one also.
You just throw it right in there.
I mean, so I must have done it, about
40 times.
Yeah, something like that, with no problem at all. But when you do it, I don't know what it is.
It was like, I'm telling you, it was like the Lion in the Wizard of Oz.
But yet, this past year when we did it for the telethon, you joined me, no problem at all.
Right, no, because I said, that's it. I'm not having any more teary eyes. No, and that's right, I joined you. And I just did a little harmony. That was all I did.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, let's just keep it, not so, because then if you cry, then I cry. Then we'll both be sobbing and nobody will be singing anything.
What about our inside joke? Like on your birthday show, what I did to you and stuff?
I know, right? Go ahead. It's your story. Go for it.
Yeah. On your birthday show, I said I was planning for months.
I know. Months, a diabolical plan.
Yes. I'm gonna get back at you.
I'm gonna get you.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I did it.
You got me. But I lost my touch. I can't get you anymore.
Okay. The only thing
when's the next biggie? July, right?
Yeah.
All right, just wait.
You better do your homework.
I know. It doesn't matter. I could be doing like A+ homework. It's just because I think now there's so many things going on. You're focused on other things, so you're not really focused in on the song and the LS.
I'm focused on you.
Yeah, you're thinking about everything else.
Getting into New York City.
I know. High five for that.
On 3 channels.
Cool beans.
That's right. On 3.
Well, what are the numbers in New York? If you're in, because I know I have friends in New York and they want to watch.
Okay.
So what's the numbers? Like, I know it's 23.
Yeah, no, in New York it's not going to be 23.
Oh, okay. So what is it?
I got to look them up, but I got the.
You gotta have it right here. No. 6 and 7. What? 56. Oh, 50. Right. 56 is my lucky number. Yeah. No joke, my high lucky number. I'll tell you a little story about that since we have some time tonight. I was 11.
Yeah.
And I flew down because my sister and I were like this. Well, she got married and she was living down in South Carolina, right? So all I did is sob. My parents and I drove the whole way home. I sobbed nonstop. It's like not humanly possible to cry as many hours as I did, but I did. So my parents said, all right, we're going to put her on a plane down to South Carolina so she can see her sister. So they arranged it with this, then it was stewardesses, not flight attendants, right? So they arranged everything for me to go on the plane by myself at 11 years old,
yes,
down to South Carolina. I don't know, it was however many hours it was on the plane. And my sister would be there to meet me, and the stewardess would watch me the whole time and let me sit there, and she would sit next to me, right? Okay, whole thing's planned. Well, I get on the plane, I go down, I see my sister, I'm like, woohoo, I was down there for 2 weeks, right? And my brother-in-law, my sister, and I went out to this place called the Village Inn. Mm-hmm. And they played all this banjo music and all this kind of stuff. It was a big old-time Village Inn or fun-time Village Inn or something, right? I remember it like it was yesterday. And they had a whole song list, like maybe 200 songs that you just call out to the guys on the stage, and they would play that song. Right? So we were there, and we were calling out the songs, and you would get up there and sing with them, right? So, or you would sing from the seat, right? And so I like By the Light. I love the song By the Light of the Silvery Moon.
Right.
So anyway, I yelled out number 56. So my brother-in-law, who is my sister's husband, says, well, you have to sing it, right? Or you have to yell. We're going to yell out the number together. That was it. And I said, no, I was too embarrassed. I'm like 11 years old. I'm too embarrassed. I don't want to yell it out. He goes, we're going to yell it out on 3. 1, and he says, you got to really yell it out so they know to play By the Light of the silvery moon, right? 1, 2, 3. I scream out, 56, right? Well, I was the only person in the whole place to scream out 56. And they're like, okay, 56. By the light, not the dark, by the light. And then we all start singing. I was so embarrassed. My brother-in-law was laughing so hard he was crying because I was the only person in the place to scream out that number. And everybody was supposed to yell, including me. I was the only person that yelled. So anyway, we got our song played.
Wow.
So it came to be, fast forward, 56 is my high lucky number.
Right.
Anyway, I know it was a totally non-riveting story. Anyway, that's just it. But so when you said 56, so it's 56 and 57?
It was in Queens. I know that.
Right. Well,
To be continued. We have to find that information.
We'll find it out and we'll give it.
Yeah, we'll definitely let you know. Because I'm serious. I have people that, friends that live in Manhattan and they want to watch us. So.
Right.
And when is the actual air date? On the middle of June?
June 30th. It's going to be a Saturday morning spot at 8:00 a.m.
All righty. So get up, get on the treadmill, and you can watch us on TV, right?
In the Big Apple, yeah.
In the Big Apple. Good thing it's not like the big grapefruit or something. I love grapefruit, so But anyway. So go ahead.
So I guess I'll get up and
You're going to do a few tunes for us?
I'm going to do some of my originals tonight.
So tell me what you're going to do.
Okay, I'm going to do some of my funny stuff and
Really?
yeah, some of my silly stuff.
Can you do Hello Mother, Hello Father? That's public domain, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I checked that out.
Did I say damn? Sorry.
I checked that out and it's not.
Oh, you can't do it anymore.
No, you can't.
All right.
That you can't. But I think that the.
So what other funny stuff can you do?
I got some silly stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some of this other stuff is just
stick to the funny stuff. I caught you off guard, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Okay, wait.
Otherwise, you make
Let's
me.
see. Wait till your next birthday show. Yeah, okay, you will be your next birthday show.
You're already planning next March.
I'm going to plan next March.
Almost April.
Okay, and I'm going to. I'll do what I have to do. If I have to get violin players in here, I'll do what I have to do. I'll start planning it now. You caught me off guard. I'm going to catch you off guard that night. You better wear your
We will see.
waterproof mascara that night.
Yeah, I know, because I don't, right? I got to remind me. Call me up and remind me that morning. Say, Lori, waterproof mascara.
Yeah.
Or some kind of mascara on there. So what are you going to sing? Just give us a little clue.
I'm going to sing one of my new songs.
What is it?
It's about eating all kinds of good stuff that's not really good for you.
I never even heard this.
Well, you will now.
All right, go for it.
I'm not going to spoil the surprise.
All right. Go for it, BB. How'd you do that? It's possessed.
Okay. All right. Woof, woof. Why is it when something tastes so good, you're gonna eat it, man, even though you shouldn't? You'll regret it, but not at this minute. 10 years down the road, you'll be wishing you didn't. Eat that Twinkie, eat that sushi, you with some ice cream, maybe a scoop or two, and some berries, and walnuts and syrup, and ooh, load of a Cool Whip, top it with a cherry or two. Laure, let's face it, you only live once. There's no promise that tomorrow's gonna come. So why just live for today? So if there's something that you're thinking you want, and sacrifices just ain't what you're all about. There's just one thing you've got to figure out. How long you're gonna live being obese, portly, and stout? Eat that Twinkie, eat that Suzy Q with some ice cream, maybe a scoop or two, and some berries and walnuts and syrup. Ooh, load of Cool Whip, top with a cherry or two. Let's face it, you only live once. There's no promise that tomorrow's gonna come. So why not just live for today? Now I gotta go for a colonoscopy. From all the junk I put inside of me. The chips, the dips, the pretzel rod sticks, the shakes, the cakes, the whole host of drinks. Eat that Twinkie, eat that Suzy Q with some ice cream, maybe a scoop or two, and some berries and walnuts and syrup and ooh, load of Cool Whip, top it with a cherry or two. Let's face it, you only live once. There's no promise that tomorrow's gonna come. So why not just live for today? Eat that Twinkie, eat that Suzy Q with some ice cream, maybe a scoop or two, and some berries and walnuts and syrup and ooh, load of Coke Whip, top it with a cherry or two. Top it with a cherry or two. Top it with a cherry or two. Top it with a cherry or two.
Can you taste it? Oh my goodness. It's just like candy sitting on a string. Oh, good God, good God. It's a Twinkie and a Suzy Q and it's cakes and a whole hose and everything. Oh my goodness.
Well, you only live once. Remember that, folks, okay? Let that song be a lesson to you. Okay, Fritz, you only live once at a time. My late uncle said that. You know that, Fritz? My late uncle said you only live once. Okay, at a time. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay. Everybody, come Okay. The next thing is a surprise. Yes. Keep it going. I was laying in my hammock out of New Cut lawn when this fly bothered me. Well, I lay there for a while, and then he said, I'm a mighty ticked off bee. And he went, and stung me right on the backside. So I ran into the house to fry me up some eggs. I heard this noise buzzing on my head. Well, I went into the closet. I took down a can of rain, and I sprayed the room, and I could hardly see. Out of the barber rack, he came up buzzing. He was a mighty ticked off bee. And he went, boo! And stung me right on the backside. I ran. Yeah. Well, I ran into the parlor, took down my old fly swatter. I chased him around the room, out the window he was gone. So I went onto the couch, going to watch me some TV. And I heard this noise buzzing right outside my door. It was 100 bumblebees. And they were something like this. Biz, 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 ooh, ooh. And I went, ooh, oh, ow, 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 ooh, 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 ee, ooh, ow, 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 ow. That song was called The Bee.
No, really?
Yes. Okay, now the next one is everybody searching for the. Now it gets serious for me. You won't see me cry. You won't see me cry. You won't see me cry. 'Cause I got my pride. I know that you love him more than me. So pack all your things and go. I'm setting you free. And you won't see me cry. You won't see me cry. You won't see me cry. 'Cause I got my pride. Thank you. Next, everybody's singing. Everybody could clap along on this thing. It's called Everybody's Searching for the King of Rock and Roll. I did this on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. Everybody's searching for the King of Rock and Roll. Everybody's looking which way did he go. Some folks have seen him. He had on his blue suede shoes. CAI and FBI, they don't have a clue. Is he hiding or testifying about something? Gotta keep searching, find the King of Rock and Roll. Let's get going. Let's get going. Seeing him, they recognize him by his smile. This controversy has been out on the street for a while. People say they love him. He's a king of rock and roll. Let's get going. Let's get going. Everybody's searching for the King of Rock and Roll. Everybody's looking, which way did he go? Some folks have seen him. He had on his blue suede shoes. Is he hiding or testifying about something? We know you're alive, Elvis. We're going to keep searching. Thank you very much. Okay, Laurie. Done. Okay. All right. Okay.
Waste your breath. Moaning at the crowd. Nothing can be done.
This girl's something
Stop
else.
the shouting.
Okay.
A little Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yes.
Sorry, not public domain. Oops.
Uh,
I didn't know
now,
that song.
these, except for the song about the Twinkies and the cupcakes, that's a brand new song on my current album. But the 4 songs I did afterwards, that was my first album back in 2000.
Back in the day.
Back in the days. That was done in 2001. That's when I recorded it.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's awful.
That one was funny. I got to tell you, that one was really funny.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That B one, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Right.
So what's on the horizon for you? What do you have coming up?
Well, yes, and I want everybody to be there. Carl Richards and I are doing a special thing up in Liberty, in the city of Liberty, on 4th of July, an extravaganza. Okay.
Extravaganza.
And I'll be performing my song, We'll Stand Tall America.
I know you need me to do the national anthem, right?
Well, I don't think you want to come up just for that.
Well, I mean, probably not. I think I actually have a previous engagement, but if I can, I will.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, so that's what
Plus my BB will be there.
All right, yes. I mean, but, he's going to have his country band up there that day, and he's going to really be, it's a lot of entertainment and stuff like that, and it'll be nice.
That's on the Wednesday, the actual 4th of July?
That's on Wednesday, and we have this girl coming on the show in 2 weeks. She's from Nashville. Her name is Tanya Hall, and I think she's going to be...
You really remembered somebody's name. I am so impressed. Wow.
I think she's going to be our new sensation here because this woman, she performed and sang down in Nashville, and she made a CD down there. And the other night, Carl Richards had it on his internet radio program. The people loved her.
Okay.
And the thing is this, it's a rarity now, but I met her in karaoke 2 weeks ago. Okay? She just happened to be out there.
Please don't tell me she's a professional singer.
I didn't say that. She was out there with her family. They were celebrating something. So she got up to sing. Okay. I'll put it to you that way.
Okay, that's a very good way to put it. We're at the cheeseburger?
At the cheeseburger.
Okay.
So that, so I heard her, and, I really thought that she was good enough for the show. And then she introduced us to some of her originals. And she's going to be up at that special day also.
All right. Well, that sounds good.
Yes.
You're giving away flags?
Yes.
Very neat. All
yes.
right.
So
perfect day to give away flags, right?
So why don't you folks come on up for this extravaganza?
Extravaganza.
I did We'll Stand Tall America about 4 years ago for a 4th of July extravaganza in Middletown. They did it. And 3,500 people saw me, and they loved it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Was I there? I don't think I was there.
No,
that was 4 years ago.
That was 4 years ago.
Just before Laure.
Just before.
Just before LS.
Just before LS.
Right.
We're gonna bring Carmine.
We have our one of our most favorite guests, who's also our producer. But Carm's like a killer singer.
Yes, he is.
Killer. He just, I've never heard him sing anything bad,
Right.
Never heard him sing anything bad.
Right.
So he's going to come up and give us a little entertainment tonight.
Yeah, so this time when I say our inside joke to you, you could take it serious. I got a professional singer coming up.
And see, now I'm not going to cringe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, Phil, can I at least hear them first?
This girl never believes a word I say.
I believe you. I believe in your heart. You believe what you say.
Yes. But I mean, you say to me, please, I'll give anything.
Well, I mean, there's limits, but
yeah. Right. You say, I'll give you.
I'll make you popcorn
with cheese.
With cheese. With cheese. With like clam sauce. Anything. A big fork.
Right. Yes, you will. So.
But now, without further ado, it is our very own Carmine. You want to sit up here for a second, Carm? Yeah. Grab a mic. I'll move over.
I'll just hang out with you guys.
Oh, sorry about your leg.
We'll share a mic.
We'll share a mic. There's one. Okay, well, you can have this one. There's one up there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's okay. We'll share.
You use that one. I'll share with BB.
Okay, here we go.
So, anyway, it's like so great to have you up here because I know you sing wonderfully,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I'm going to ask you the same question we ask everybody else. How long have you been singing, and how did you get started in this?
Oh, that's a tough question. I guess I've been singing semi-professionally and professionally about 35 years, so that shows my age. Shows my age a little bit.
So you started when you were about 3, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Started in I guess in junior high, with rock bands, of course, and did that for many years. And then I did heavy metal and blues and jazz, and I did a country band for a while and some Southern rock, and I tried everything.
The full gamut.
Yeah, I kept trying everything.
The full gamut, Carl.
I wanted to see what I could find that I liked, and finally came back to basically the music I grew up listening to in my parents' house, Sinatra and that type of stuff. But since we're showing this in Manhattan, of course, we have to play it a little close to the vest. So I'm only going to be doing 4 songs tonight, and they're all public domain, which basically is the simple way of saying either they're over 75 years old and or the person that wrote the song is now deceased. And he can't sue us and or sue the station and that sort of thing. And there's no copyright infringement involved.
Did you have to do research on that?
Yes, yeah. I went on the internet and I researched it. And actually, you'd be surprised. There's probably about a little over 600 public domain songs.
Oh, really?
I mean, a lot of them you might not want to do on the show, like who put the overalls in Mrs. Brown's chowder, or weird, there's some weird songs out there.
Yeah.
And of course, for our 4th of July shows or any patriotic shows we do, most of those songs are public domain, so that's not a problem. But no, a lot of the songs, like when Phil said "Hello Mother, Hello Father," of course that's not. Alan Sherman is still with us.
I love that.
He still has the copyright.
Like my favorite thing you
Phil
do.
does that great. If you
me.
guys could come out and see Phil's show
Oh my
live,
gosh, you got to come out.
he'll
and
do
see
it for
one.
you.
Yeah.
But we can't do it on the show.
No, but I'm going to do it on 4th of July up in Liberty.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
have to come up just
so
for
you guys
that.
come on out and see that. Then you could see Phil do it live, and that's it's one of my
I must
favorites.
say, the "Hello Mother, Hello Father" song. I think it's got to be my favorite. He owns that song. You did that at Cheeseburger?
Yes.
The last time I heard you do that was
Yes.
a Cheeseburger. You killed it. You had the audience right here eating out of your hand. It was so good. You just owned the song. It was so good.
Yeah, Phil
Everybody
does that
was
great.
loving it.
Absolutely.
It's a true story in my life.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's a true story because it was a hit in 1963. That summer was #1. And my mother and father sent me to this camp up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, up in a town.
Just to get you away.
Yeah. A town called Bethlehem, New Hampshire.
Okay.
And I hated that camp. It was like they ran it military style.
That's why they sent you there, because you got thrown out of kindergarten.
That's right. They had to straighten Phil out. So
Yeah, straighten his butt right out.
Camp
I said butt.
Well, I mean, here I did all these naughty things, and then I end up on Access 23. How do you like that?
Hey, it's all history, right?
It's all history, and I end up on Access 23
With the
my,
LS and Carm?
Yes, yet I got kicked out of kindergarten
You know what?
and left back in 1st grade and thrown out of Hebrew school and thrown out of that daycare.
It's getting better and
yeah.
better. You can't make this stuff up.
Thrown out of day camp.
Oh, I thought you were going to say daycare. I'm like, no, that's really bad to
What?
get thrown out of daycare.
You got to realize,
What did you do, Phil?
folks, I was a problem child.
No.
You never know because you're such a joy as an adult. Yeah.
No, he's such a...
No, we're
he's
just
such a-
teasing, but he is. So.
I mean, he's such a piece of bread.
He
he's
grew
like
out
a
of
piece of
it.
Wonder Bread. You are. And I mean, just to think that, wow, you had a very different childhood.
Yeah, and then my mother always said, I can't believe it. Your son must be like Sandy, not like you.
Oh, meaning Alan.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, Alan's a good kid, actually.
Yeah, he
we
is
miss
a good
Alan.
kid.
Alan used to help out on the show back a few years ago.
Back
but
in the day.
He's got things going on now.
Yeah.
He's a young man, and he's got a life to live. We understand that. But we miss Alan, so thanks, Alan, for all your help in the past.
Thanks, Alan. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I was going to say, oh, my, and oh, man came in as, oh, whatever. But, well, I mean... Well, don't worry. You won't get thrown out of the Mr. Phil.
No, I
That's
won't.
right. No, we're not
It's
throwing
been
you out, Phil.
16
We're not throwing you out. That's it.
Well, it's been 16 years now.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It seems like I feel like I've been here 16 years. So it feels like you've been here about 40 years. Oh my.
Well, plus 2 years with Carl Richards.
Well, that must feel like an eternity. Sorry, Carl. Sorry, Mama. Sorry.
That's our chief commander, or commander in chief, I should say, the president of the station. So
Don't worry about it.
He knows I'm on kidding.
we're just teasing. We
Yeah.
love to tease Carl.
Famous words. Don't worry
Oh,
about
don't
it.
worry about it. Don't.
Just have a good time.
That's right.
That's
just-
definitely.
Don't worry. Be happy.
That's right. Words to
You're
live
right.
by.
You got, folks, that's why on 4th of July, you'll have a ball up there. When Carl does a show at his band,
That's right.
he is great, right?
Absolutely. No, I
Actually,
always
he
have
is
a good
very
time.
good, yeah.
I've seen Carl's band many times.
Wait, let's have a little bit of press for Liberty. What time and where, and give us some.
Okay. Well, there's the Hall festivities, even before ours, is going to start 10:30 a.m. and go all day. There's a car show up there and the whole everything. And then we'll be starting at 12 noon for our thing and going through the...
So when is Carl Richards' band playing?
They'll be playing after me.
So you're going on to do We'll Stand Tall at
We'll
what?
Stand Tall and a couple of other songs of mine at 12 noon. And then he'll probably be going on after me.
I just don't know if I'm going to make it up there to do the anthem. What day? That's July 4th.
Right.
Well, I'm out of my show is done then, so maybe we'll see. We will see.
But it's just gonna be a great day.
Yeah, I will. It's 4th of July. You know, what about fireworks? Where are fireworks happening? I'm sure everybody's interested in that.
I haven't heard yet.
Oh, come on, Vivi.
Because they don't do it in the same
We're gonna have to
place.
get that info out to the people as soon as we can.
Yeah, they're going to want that. Yeah.
Right, but they don't do it the same. They don't do it the same place every year.
I think Middletown does, though, right? I don't know about Port, but I think Middletown does.
I know Davidge Park. I know they had it.
Didn't we sing there? Was it Davidge Park? What was the one where we opened for Larry Chance and the Earls?
We opened for Larry Chance and the Earls at Davidge Park.
It was Davidge. I knew it sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where it would probably be at night.
Okay. Well, that's a good place.
Yeah.
I almost said sunblock. Bug spray. Bug spray.
Yep, you better bring your bug spray. That's right.
Bring your bug spray and an extra can. Yes. Right? Bug spray.
Yes.
Anyway, so that sounds good up in Liberty. And what is, you don't know the address, do you?
I just know it's going to be in the center of Liberty, and we're gonna.
Do you know how big Liberty is?
Yes.
BB, come
not
on.
very big.
Just go to the center of Liberty and don't worry about it.
But Carl's going to have it posted.
Okay.
In fact, he has it posted on Facebook now.
Oh, okay. So go to Facebook and the Carl Richards Show.
Right,
You'll find out.
They'll probably have it on the bulletin board.
Yeah.
They'll probably have it on the bulletin board
Oh, and
here.
the Access 23
On the
board,
Access
yeah.
23 bulletin board.
That's
So.
true.
Yep. And we'll be bringing you updates as it gets closer.
Are you going up there, Carm?
No, I have. Strangely enough, I have a family thing. I was originally Phil had asked me to sing with him, but I had a family obligation. So, and that's in Westchester, so it's an opposite, like 2 hours in the opposite direction.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I have a family obligation too.
I want to say happy birthday to my brother-in-law, who's hitting a very big, significant birthday this Sunday.
7-0?
8-0.
Oh,
8-0?
God bless.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty big.
Yes.
Good for
Wow.
him.
All right. What's his name?
Ivan Rubin.
Ivan Rubin. All right. Big shout out to Ivan Rubin. Happy 8-0, Ivan.
Happy 8-0.
8 plus 0 is 8.
Yes.
What did Fritz? What did Fritz
We got the
just say?
peanut gallery shouting for me.
What did you say, Fritz? I didn't hear you.
Well, Fritz is he.
Oh, Carmine. We want to hear
All
Carmine.
right, we want to thank.
We can gab forever.
Yeah, we got to
know.
thank Fritz for stepping in. So we're gonna have Fritz keep an eye on the timer there because we got to keep it. We got So
go for it. You
so
got to
let's
get
just
all your 4 songs
we'll
in.
do a couple of songs and you let us know, Fritz, when it's getting near the end, and then we'll all say night night. So
Go for it, Carm. I got it.
all right, I'm gonna be very professional and cut right across the camera.
Okay.
Go for it.
Because I have to.
Because he has to do what he has to do. There. That was perfect. Not even in front of one camera. Well, maybe. Just a little bit. Just the palms.
We're gonna just try a few songs here on the spot because he also has to work the sound as well. So we're really throwing Fritz under the bus as usual, but he doesn't mind because he likes it down there. So so I'm gonna sing a few songs. We'll see. There I am. Hello. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. No one could be sweeter than my sweetie when I meet her in the morning. Where the morning glories twine around the door, whispering pretty stories I long to hear once more. Strolling with my girlie where the dew is pearly early in the morning. Butterflies all flutter up and kiss each little buttercup at dawning. If I had Aladdin's lamp for only a day, I'd make a wish, and here's what I'd say. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. From the top, nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. No one could be sweeter than my sweetie when I meet her in the morning. Where those morning glories twine around the door, whispering pretty stories I long to hear once more. Strolling with my girlie when the dew is pearly early in the morning. Butterflies all flutter up and kiss each little buttercup at dawning. If I had Aladdin's lamp for only a day, I'd make a wish, and here's what I'd say. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. In the morning. Wow. Yeah, it is an old one, definitely. Only about 80 years old. That song, I think, was written in the maybe a little older, early 1920s. And these are all old songs because we have to, we got to stick to our public domain. You guys know this one, so sing along. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring out the rain, so stop that sighing. Be happy again, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Let's hear a little of the band, a little trombone there. Come on, you guys know these songs at home. I expect every single one of you to be singing along when I get back to the top of the song, okay? Don't forget, public domain songs, you can sing them anywhere, so look them up on your computer and feel free to sing them anywhere, anytime. There's no charge. All right, guys, are you ready? Now, you heard me do the whole first verse, so when I start, it's just going to be the same, so do it along with me at home. I want to be able to hear you, so sing real loud. Okay, here we go. You ready? When you're smiling, baby, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing,